Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is be careful, there's a demon monitoring you. The scripture comes from, okay, so this portion of my Bible that is about Joseph being sold into slavery. Um, and here's the thing, for whoever this is for, someone has tried to sell you into slavery. Like, and the way I'm saying, the reason I'm saying it is because this way is because whoever this is for, you're not doing whatever it is that you supposed to be doing or is required of you or whatever. It's like you not doing it. You like this somebody, you was sold into slavery and you literally sitting there looking at the slave catchers like, so how y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm thinking about the video of, is it Ariel Fitz? She made a video of what would happen if I got kidnapped. And how she was sitting on the couch talking to the kidnappers about, do y'all know about Jesus? Let me tell y'all about Jesus. Come on in. Let's talk about Jesus. Let me tell, do you want to be saved? I know that you seem kind of, I think she said you seem a little bit to go to hell, but let me tell you about Jesus. Baby, she was talking about going so much. They said, leave, please. Baby, somebody think they finna eavesdrop on you and they finna find out some big old plan or they this gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Baby, every time they eavesdrop on you, they getting irritated and annoyed because all they hear is you praising God. All they hear is you glorifying God. All they hear is about how much you love God. Go at this and go at that. And for most of you, the reason you not falling into this trap is because you love God so much. You would never do what is required. You would never do it. It's simply not going to happen. It's against your beliefs. Like, I just feel like there is nothing anybody can convince you to make you believe that it's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the end of it. And, you know, as sad as it is, this is something that you have to go through though. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And, you know, in reality, it ain't nothing wrong with you not, I feel like for whoever this is for, whatever it is that you don't want to do, it's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why I feel like, due to the fact that this is modern day, like in today's time, the only thing I can think about is like prostitution, like stuff like that. And in reality, ain't nothing wrong with somebody that don't want to do that. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. And if you did not sign up for it, and you've been living your life doing your thing and minding your business for however long you've been you know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be a situation where somebody is trying to force you into, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that you simply are not going to do. I feel like this is somebody that's all the way out your character. You're not even like that. And the fact that anybody would think that you would fall in line with it is preposterous. And you know what I'm saying? But that is it, that's they bad. You know what I'm saying? And as I have said, as I've received messages like this so many times before, I'm not shocked or appalled because millions of people are victims and millions are like every day. So, you know, when in reality, it's just like, I feel like when people that do stuff like this, you know what I'm saying, it's one thing when somebody want to live their life that way. It's a lot of people out here that that's what they want to do. Do your thing. I'm not finna tell you that, you know, God is pleased with you or and like anything like that, but I don't care. It doesn't affect me. Whatever floats your boat. But it shouldn't be a situation where somebody is thinking to themselves, dang, I'm low on money. What can I do for money? And then they look and they see their daughter or their niece or their cousin or their friend or their enemy or whoever. And they think to themselves, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get in touch with this person, that person, and the third. And I'm going to get them to snatch this person up and force them to sleep with people so that I can have some money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like if it's such a good idea, first of all, why you not doing it? If it's such a good idea and if it's so lucrative, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get people like this that think to themselves, How could I benefit? How could I get something good out of life? I want this. I want that. That, it ain't nothing wrong with wanting a nice house. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting a nice car. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to see your kids do well. You know what I'm saying? I would like to too. See my kids do well. Not only that, I would like to have more kids. That's a dream of mine. That's a wish of mine. I also would like to have a husband. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not the kind of woman that's sleeping around with person to person, because that's not me. It's never gonna be me. It never was me, and it never will be. And I don't care how nobody feel about it. I don't care if nobody call me bougie or uppity or stuck up or none of that. I'm not finna sleep around because I don't want to. I'm not finna sleep with random people because that's not what I want to do. I have a way to make money. God bless me with a way to make money. And I'm going to do what my father want me to do. And that's the end of it. It ain't no hate. But at the same time, it's not going to be, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I didn't talked about this before. You know what I'm saying? I didn't receive this message before. You know what I'm saying? I know people didn't try me like this, but people didn't try me before. You know what I'm saying? And it fails every time because in reality, that's not me. Okay. It's just not. It's not. And it's nothing wrong with my dreams and aspirations in life. It's nothing wrong with me wanting a husband. It's nothing wrong with me wanting kids. It's nothing wrong with me wanting to build a family. It's not a situation where I'm just so out of whack that I can't do this and I can't do that. Yeah, it's taking me a little time to get myself together. But in reality, as far as from where I started at, I think I'm doing really good. I think I'm doing well. Okay. And it's not even to just cheer myself ahead or pat myself on the back or act like I'm just all that, because your girl still needs help. Okay. My bank account is looking funny right now because rent, okay, and the bed, and then the lights and the internet, and you know what I'm saying? But when it really come down to it, I don't think it's such an extent that I don't think that she would be able to handle a husband. I don't think so, because you know what I'm saying? I from my experience, I haven't done anything out of the ordinary that I feel like. I feel like the main problem that I have had, from my perspective, from my opinion, is me not wanting to be with anyone that is trying to be intimate with other people. And I have found out in the past, in my past marriages, they just had such a problem remaining faithful, and you know what I'm saying, and being honest. And it's just, and that's just my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shade to neither nobody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't trying. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, from my personal opinion, it's not a situation where I have a problem with cooking. And I'm not the best cook, but I ain't tripping about learning how to cook. I think it's cute and fun for couples to cook together. It's not a thing where I have a problem with cleaning. I'm not the best person at cleaning. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, ain't nothing wrong with couples, you know what I'm saying, cleaning together. And, in reality, it ain't a situation where I don't work. And, you know what I'm saying, I just feel like when it goes down the list, I don't feel like somebody, from my perspective, it shouldn't be a situation where I feel as if somebody is doing something sketchy or there's something going on behind my back, and I ask the person, you know what I'm saying, and it begins a argument instead of reassurance. I don't get that, because I know from my perspective, it would always be reassurance. It would never be an argument. It would never be, oh, I don't care how you feel, or, oh, it doesn't matter. That's crazy to me. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like ain't nothing wrong with not wanting your person all up in nobody else's face. Especially if, you know what I'm saying, they the opposite sex. Why in the world would you want your man all up in some other woman's face, smiling and stuff? It don't matter who it is. Why would you want your woman in another man's face smiling and stuff? It don't matter who it is. And that's just being real. And I just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I just feel like that has been, but you know, I know that I have my own insecurities. I do. And obviously, you know what I'm saying, because of the things that I've been through in my past and just, you know, getting used to life in general, my body and how it changes. You know what I'm saying? Still from the accident, the way that I walk, just like, you know, my speech. It's like a lot going on with me that puts me in a position to where I can be insecure. And I get that. But I need to be with someone, obviously, that understands that I feel, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna feel too chippy or happy about seeing my person all up in somebody's face. That's not gonna make me happy. Yeah, I'm gonna feel some kind of way if I see somebody looking at my person too hard. I'm gonna feel some kind of way if it seems like somebody is waiting on them or somebody is, you know what I'm saying? It like, I can't stunt because I've been through, because I have a little PTSD from my past experiences. I caught people, you know what I'm saying, red-handed, seen it with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing, like, that is a whole different experience, y'all. When you know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all, because the TV is on upstairs and I hope y'all can't hear it because the music is playing. But it's like, it's one thing when you are, it's one thing when you assume, when you think, when you know, dreams and, which I experience all the time. You know what I'm saying? I get all kinds of dreams and visions. So why anybody would even do that to me is shocking, but I guess, you know what I'm saying, I know some people think, like, they assume that I'm just making stuff up or I'm crazy or this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying, because it just can't be heard. I know some people believe that women can't be called to ministry or prophets or this, that, and the third, baby. But baby, when I say that God ain't never served me wrong, when I say that every prophecy came true, when I say every time I have dreamed back to back to back, and I say I know God ain't tripping. Now I might be tripping, but I know God ain't tripping. You can't tell me God tripping. God not finna say the same thing over and over and over again just because that's what he feel like doing today. No, boo. Anyways, for whoever this is for, you know what I'm saying? God is saying that it's like you were sold into slavery, but you are not going, it's like it's not going to stick. You're not gonna be a fit for whatever this is. It's like, in order for you to be a fit for whatever it is, it would take so much work. I just feel like it would be easier to leave you alone. To be honest, it will be easier to leave you alone than to keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I just feel like for somebody, it will be obvious that somebody was messing with you. It will be obvious who it was. It will be obvious, like, I don't know. But for whatever reason, it will be easier to leave you all the way alone than to keep on trying to push you to do something you don't want to do. And that's the message. Baby, that's the message. And for somebody, this your family doing this. Because this Joseph, this somebody family. For some, siblings. For some, parents. For some, you know what I'm saying? It could be a collective for some of y'all. But for some of y'all, it's your family doing this that feel like it's fit. For somebody, God is saying that for, like, I don't know why I hear somebody, like, I hear like a male voice, like a masculine, like a father or an uncle or a grandfather, which is so sad and heartbreaking. And what I hear the voice saying is, this is a better fit job. This is a better fit position. Whatever it is that you do, this person feels as if it's not fit for you. And what's sad and heartbreaking is, it don't matter what you do. It don't matter what you do. Even if you flip burgers at McDonald's, for a father, uncle, whoever to a grandfather or whoever to say, oh, it's a better fit position for you to sell your body for money is sick. How is that a better position? Why would you want to see, like, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody that's supposed to protect you, not somebody that's supposed to be trying to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like is going on with somebody, like somebody want to hurt you, or somebody is trying to, it's like they want to kick you, or they want to take you down a few notches. Like for some of y'all, you already earn a living doing whatever it is that you do. You have no reason to look for another source unless it's just for extra money. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is not something you gonna do. It's just not. It's not something that you called to do. It's not in the stars for you to do it. God didn't write it down in the book. It don't matter what you want to use, baby. God said this is not something that is in store for you. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you're going through. It's going to open your eyes to who you can and cannot trust. It's going to open your eyes to who is and is not going to be able to be around you when you come into your blessings, because some of you have a lot of blessings in store for you that God, some of them you know about, some of them you don't. And God said, these people that's trying to set you up like this, you like whatever what they want you to do, you earn more doing what you do now. And the sad thing is, even if it's a situation where you would earn more, you wouldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you still earn more doing what you do now. So what will be the point of you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's no benefit for you. It's not something you want to do. You're not finna earn anything off of it. It's against God. You will be sinning against God. And I feel like this is just somebody that wants to put you, they want to see you down. And that's it. They want to see, this is somebody that has a perspective of you, or they created a perspective of you. And it simply could just be greed. But whatever it is, this is somebody, and for some of y'all, it could be somebody that see you earning a living or earning an income or doing well by yourself, and they want it. And the only way they can see themselves getting that money off of you is by putting you into slavery. For some of you, this is people trying to do a wealth transfer. This is like you, it's destined for you to make money. It's destined for you to have a lot of money. It's destined for a lot of you to be rich. And these are people that seen this for you, and they trying to put you into slavery so that your way of making money will be doing whatever this slavery is for, like prostitution. And instead of the wealth going to you, it's going to go to them. God said, you not finna do that. You're not interested in selling yourself for no money. You're not interested in none of this here. And the sad thing is, this person know this. For some of you, these people so sick, they want to hire people to force you into sleeping, like to rape you. They want to hire men to rape you for somebody. Yeah. Yeah. They want to force, for some of you, they want to put drugs in you so that you'll be drugged out on the streets. Drugged out, and you know what I'm saying? And hurt somewhere. That's what somebody see for you. Because how dare you sit over there and do well by yourself? How dare you sit over there and, you know what I'm saying, just be okay? How dare your money not go? Like, I just feel like this is somebody that feel like your money and everything you have should be theirs. They just want all the money. I just feel like this is like a leprechaun. God said, like a leprechaun. This is somebody they want to carry, have all the gold, all the gold, all the gold, all the gold. That's how this person, like, they want to, and it's like, God said, you're not finna do what this person talking about. That crazy. Yeah. And what they trying to do to you was sick. Even his father rebuked him this time and asked if indeed his father and mother and brothers would ever bow down to him. This is crazy. And Joseph's brothers hated him all the more. Baby, I just feel like the crazy thing is, like, this is somebody, like, I just feel like what they want to do to you is so sick. And in their mind, they feel like you would be grateful to them for doing this sick thing to you, for torturing you like this or something like that. It's almost like this person is feeling like y'all could, like, the only way for somebody, it's almost like in order for you to build a relationship with somebody, you have to do this. And the sad thing is, this is something that is sick and disgusting. And while they may put it in a position, or put you in a position, or like make I almost feel like like a negotiation or ultimatum of either you become a slave, or I'm not going to be able to, go to lunch with you every month, or we're not going to spend time anymore, or we're not going to be friends anymore, we're not going to talk anymore, this isn't going to happen, that's not going to happen. But in reality, if you were to become, if you were to start doing whatever this is, this person is going to become disgusted with you. They would not want to deal with you in A, B, or C anymore anyways. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's a trick. And you know what I'm saying? For somebody, what God is showing me is like how some women talk about how they end up in relationships with people who are pimps undercover. And instead of it being what they thought it was actually that person trying to recruit them. And they slowly but for surely, you know what I'm saying, pull them in. But once they start doing basically what that person wants them to do, the person starts telling them, oh, you're so nasty. You're cheating on me. You cheated on me. I can't be with you anymore. And he's gone. And it, like, the woman is just all heartbroken and sad and trying to figure this out and figure that, baby, the struggle and the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like for if it's that kind of situation, like God said, it don't matter. Like, regardless to if you do it or not, this person's still gone. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be what it is. Because if it's like, when somebody really love you, it's not gonna be no stipulations on they love. It's not gonna be no requirement of you to do nothing extra. You shouldn't have to. Like, when somebody love you, they want to make sure you happy. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's okay to be, worried and concerned about yourself from time to time. But baby, it shouldn't be an everyday basis that your person is just concerned about them being happy and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And it's this situation right here, if it's something that you don't want to do and it's fishy, and you know what I'm saying, go ahead and say, why do it? Like, why? If your person, if they really love you, it don't matter if you do that or not, and I feel like this is like when it goes into like adding extra people into the bedroom, stuff like that, or swinging and all that, swapping and all that kind of, like, I just feel like if that's not what your interests are, then that's like how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And I know that there's some married couples that they have extra people and they, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I just feel like in reality, if it's something that is not, if it's something that, if it's something else, then it won't be so, I don't think it wouldn't be so hard to figure it out. And in reality, don't do nothing you don't want to do. Don't do nothing God don't want you to do. And always keep in mind that if somebody truly loves you, it shouldn't be a situation where that love is based upon if you are willing to do this, that, and the third. And I'm thinking about how when I had dealt with this lady who was constantly picking at me about my clothes. Okay, it went from you always wearing pink. I start incorporating other colors. You always wearing colorful clothes. Why don't you wear, you know what I'm saying? And I realized at that point, you know what I'm saying, that it wasn't that, you know what I'm saying, it was a problem. Even when I wore the black, okay. And then she was like, why don't you wear black? I started wearing black and gray. And you know what I'm saying? But I still had my own little swap, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just boring. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? She still had a problem. She found something else to be mad about. And you know what I'm saying? I realized that it wasn't my clothes. It wasn't the color of the clothes. It's not how the clothes fit me. It's not, you know what I'm saying? In reality, my shape is what it is. And it don't matter what I got on. You finna see these hips and these thighs. And that's just what it is. And it's belly, okay? But I feel like when it come down to it, um, it was like she just felt some kind of way about me, and that's okay because everybody is not going to get along with everybody. However, you know what I'm saying? If it's a situation where, you know, you're in a relationship with someone and it's seeming like every time you turn around, y'all are in the middle of a disagreement. There's something that y'all don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? One person wants to, you know, go for, I don't know, like go to the beach every day, and the other person say one time a week, or I don't know. So y'all know what I mean. Like maybe y'all having little arguments or little spats, regardless if it's about something so small as I don't want to say anything as small, you know what I'm saying? But something so small as like the temperature, or if it's something so big as, you know what I'm saying, like cheating. But I just feel like you and your person should be able to come into agreement at least with majority of the things. Like nobody is going to be just completely in agreement with anybody about every single thing. Like that would be, the chance is slim. And I'm not trying to say it's impossible, but baby, it's slim. Because I have found that sometimes people, some people are so annoying, bro. Like literally will go out their way to ensure that the prophecy can't come true. It can't come true. And sometimes the ironic thing is that it'll come true, but it'll be reversed. And you know what I'm saying? Like let's say if it's a prophecy about a man choosing a woman, okay, if the prophecy was to say that the man was gonna leave and be with the mistress, and you know what I'm saying, that this x y and z is gonna happen or whatever, and the man decide, no, I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna stay at home, and you know what I'm saying, now X, Y, and Z is gonna happen. Sometimes it's a situation where it's switched. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's a situation where it's switched. So if it's a situation where that man was, let's say it's a situation where the man was supposed to be punished for, you know what I'm saying, going against that marital bed. It wouldn't be a situation where, like, how do I say, when he turns around, it's basically like repenting. You know what I'm saying? Because you're turning away from that sin. That is repentance. That's basically what repentance is. You cannot just say, I'm sorry to God, and then carry on with your sin. Repentance means you say, I'm sorry to God, and you stop. So it would be a situation where it would switch. And just like if it was the other way, if the prophecy was to say that the husband decided that he gonna stay at home and him and his wife are happy and they, you know, oh la la, you know what I'm saying? Or like maybe honeymoon phase, you know what I'm saying? Like the prophecy I got, that was honeymoon phase. If it was to say something like that, and how at the end it was like, you know what I'm saying, if you're single, you're not gonna be in the honeymoon. Now, simultaneously, if it's a situation where that, you know, somebody was to decide, I'm going to do the opposite of this and go this way, it's going to be the opposite. That's just what it is. It's going to be a situation where that man has went towards his mistress and the wife is now single. And, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And, you know, I'm even thinking about how I think after that, it's like I received one about a woman being single and happy, or a man or somebody that's single. And I think it was she's single. I don't remember. Don't judge me, okay? But it was about somebody. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't judge me. But it was, and that's why I'm whispering, y'all. But I'm not trying to wake anybody up. But I'm just up. I can't sleep. But it was about somebody being single and just, you know what I'm saying, being happy and healing and prospering. So it's not always, you know what I'm saying, every message ain't gonna be for everybody. Long story short, you know what I'm saying? So, and next season is based off of your last season. So, regardless too, it's no way, how do I say it? It's no way that you can kind of like bend God's judgment in an attempt to avoid the wrath of God or to avoid God's chastisement. You know what I'm saying? And for some of you, I just feel like God is saying that like even if it's a situation, like it really doesn't matter how it pans out. In the end, God gonna get his way. So even if it's a situation where somebody has tried to come against you, it could even be somebody that was intended to be a destiny helper in your life. It could be somebody that was intended to be, you know, like, how do I say it? Like a staple in your life. For some of you, it's people that are intended to be in your future and to see your promise. But sometimes God will separate you, especially if it's a situation where they're trying to do you evil. And you know what I'm saying? Why in the world would God force you to be around evil? You know what I'm saying? That would be like I just feel like this would be like somebody you in a Cinderella situation. Cause Cinderella was kind of being treated like a slave. Like she was, or like Celie. Celie was being treated like a slave. You know what I'm saying? She being beat on and she got to stay in the house. He want to go out and to the club and like he's single and sleep around with all the sleazy women. Bring his mistress home to their house. The disrespect. Baby, if I was to catch somebody in my house, baby, you better tread lightly. All right, I can't study, baby. But you know what I'm saying? Bringing the woman in, you know what I'm saying? Just disrespectful. And I do get that. Eventually, Celie wasn't tripping about it. But I just, from a woman's perspective, like, and I know she really didn't care because she didn't have feelings for him. But if it's a situation where you actually love your husband, you actually care about your husband, if you even just like your husband, you not finna just be okay with him bringing some other woman up in there because he feel like sleeping with her right now. And she finna stay there with y'all. And that's what it's gonna be. Like, huh? Celia was treated like a slave. She ain't have no say-so in the house. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, I feel like Celia, like, it's almost like she was just there. And that's not a life that God has in store for his children. God don't want one of his daughters with no man that don't have no heart, that want to go and sleep around with other people, withholding affection, being mean and nasty all day, trying to go sneak off and sleep with sleazy women that's sleeping with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Mistreating the wife. Don't care if the wife feels special. Don't care if the wife happy. Don't care if the wife, you know what I'm saying? And, I just feel like it's wild. It's wild. It's wild. But that is a form of slavery that God is showing me for somebody. If it's a situation for somebody that if it was an arranged marriage and your family forced you to be married to someone that don't love you, it can cause you to feel very sad, very empty, and it can cause you to feel like you've been sold into slavery. And that could be if you are married to somebody, like, I don't know, like, I don't even know how that would work out, but you know what I'm saying. And then for somebody, it could be a situation where, Oh Lord, I'm trying to think back to the one that I thought about right before I got to Celia. Okay, I got to Celia just girl. Okay, but we not finna just stay there. Okay, but it don't have to be that kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? It could be a situation where it could be a situation where somebody is just like, I just feel like anytime you are put in a position where you're forced to do anything that you don't want to do, or you're being mistreated, or you're being treated unfairly, it is like an oppressed situation. And this is somebody is a step further, because this is someone that wants to make you a slave. That means they want to make money. They want to earn some kind of money off of your hard labor. But God said He not finna allow this to happen. Not only is He not going to allow this to happen, for most of you, you wouldn't do it anyway. And just as God said that you are going to have that wealth, you going to have it, and it's going to be yours. It's not going to be a situation where you going to work and then it's all going to go to somebody else. God said your money going to be yours. And you going to get it honestly. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. God said, this somebody, you're not finna have nobody telling you that you just got to sleep with this person. You got to sleep with that person. You got to do this. You got to, like, that's slavery. This is talking about slavery. This is talking about you can't even have peace at home. Slavery. This is like that kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I just feel like this is like, it will be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about that. And if you the kind of person where it's not you, can you imagine what that would do to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, this would force you would be forced to sleep with people that you would never even imagine. People, and it would be embarrassing to walk past these, you know what I'm saying? It would be embarrassing to see them. Like, I just feel like it is like, why would you want to go through that? Like, for some of y'all, it could be a situation where people, I just feel like, for somebody trying to do this to you on purpose just so you could be embarrassed. And the crazy thing is, they know it's something you would never do. That's the reason they find it so funny. Like, this is something, I just feel like this is almost like a sick joke in somebody's head, because they know you don't want to do this. They know this, but they just like, fingers crossed and betting on the fact that you gonna do it. So for some of y'all, they want to embarrass you. It's like they want to put you on blast. They want to expose you, but it ain't nothing to expose. So they trying to create something to expose. And that don't make sense. But it's like somebody want to create something to expose, but it ain't nothing to expose. Like, somebody want to get somebody in a position where they forced to sleep with people that they know personally. And these people don't go around, and you know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is somebody that just wants to ruin someone's reputation, because your reputation look a certain way right now, and they want your reputation to look bad. So they want to put you in a position. This is somebody that there have been people looking at you for years and thinking like them kind of thoughts about you, and you just never, you know what I'm saying? And this person wants you to do this. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. But that's what I see. Like, this would be somebody that they feel like people think highly of you, and they don't want people to think this way. They hate it. This is somebody that is so angry and frustrated that people think highly of you. They hate it. And they think this, that, and the third. And it's like every time you meet someone, you make friends, or this happens, that happens, here comes this hater in these people's ear. Well, you know this, and you know that, and you know this. Now, you have shown no signs of any of this. And a lot of times these people will turn on you For some of you, they start treating you funny. And I just feel like for whoever you are, you just going about your business like nothing happened. You don't care. You're not finna stress about it. And this is somebody that really, it's like every time they stumping and they mad because they can't be proven right because there is no evidence of things that don't exist. Not that, and that is for somebody. For somebody, this is a female, this is somebody that is hating on you so hard. They want you to be a thought so bad. They want it to be true. So, like, this is somebody that go around telling people that you a thought. They go around telling people you sleep around. They go around telling people lies about you, but it ain't true. And they, like, trying to put you in a position to where you're going to be forced to sleep around with people that's going to go around spreading lies and rumors about you. But in reality, it wouldn't be. It's like, due to the fact that, it's like, yeah, so it'll be true, basically. It wouldn't be because that's rape. But in their mind, it will be true. You know what I'm saying? So, technically that is rape. That is rape, and that is a felony charge. And you know what I'm saying? And that is the truth of that. But you know what I'm saying? That's what somebody is thinking in their mind. It's like they want people to think about you and this way. And for some of you, it's simply because they don't like the way that people see you. And it could be like, if you were female, this is another female, it could be because she feels some kind of way. For some of y'all, it could be somebody that wants to earn money. Like I said at the beginning, this is about Joseph being sold into slavery. That's what the scripture is. This is about his brothers selling him for some gold, baby. And you know what I'm saying? That's sad. But I feel like for whoever this is for, if it is a situation where somebody is trying to sell you, like, they ain't finna get their money. They not finna get their money's worth. That's what God say. They ain't gonna get their money's worth. They wasted their time. They wasted their efforts. They wasted their money. But in reality, they trying to do this because I just feel like it could be a situation where somebody's trying to convince you to do this here, but you like, nah, I'm not like that. And they trying to convince you that you like that, and you like, no. And for somebody, it's like, it's like somebody trying to create rumors or lies to make it like, and for some of you, this has happened. Somebody tried to create a lie or a rumor to make it seem as if you were sleazy. And it's like, it was created in an attempt to not only embarrass you, but to make you feel as if you might as well. And yeah, and to make you feel like you might as well, and there's no other hope for you. But in reality, you're not like that. And when you know that you're not like that, it's very difficult for someone to try to force you to believe that you are. And I just feel like for somebody, that's what it like. You not finna, it's nobody that can make you believe that you are a way that you just simply not. And that's just what it is. And yeah. So, and I feel like that's why it goes to this next, you know what I'm saying? What God is showing, like somebody trying to plot for somebody to get raped because they feel like they need evidence. They need proof. I just feel like when it really come down to it, this sick, first of all, second of all, third of all, fourth of all, and fifth of all. But when it come down to it, the lies didn't work. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is somebody that came up with, like, it could be a group of people that was going around spreading rumors about you. And I just feel like you said it's not true, regardless to if they believed you or not, you didn't care. And you kept on pushing. And they were like, oh, well, how dare they carry on and act like we didn't say that they are this, that, and the third? And how dare they still act like they are that? Or how dare they still do this, that, and the third? And it's like, you're not acting as if you are that. You're not stuck up. It's just you are not who they believe you to be. And that's the end of it. It don't matter. The rumors don't matter. You are not concerned with them lies. They can sit around talking about what they think you did, they thought you did, heard, whatever, as long as they want to, till they turn purple in the face. But it's not going to make you all of a sudden start doing those things. And just like that, Somebody raping you is not going to force you to think to yourself, well, if they rape me anyways, I might as well go around and sleep around with a bunch of people because I got raped anyway. That ain't your fault. It wasn't your choice to do that. That's them that are being sick and perverted and desperate and don't know when no means no. That's them that want, you know what I'm saying, bad karma on themselves and on their children. That's them that's not thinking about what would they do if somebody did that to their daughter. Because how dare she have the audacity to want to be a wife and a mother in peace? That don't mean that all of a sudden you finna start doing that sick, disgusting. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And this is coming from somebody that went through it. That ain't make me decide, you know what, I'm going to go around and sleep around with a bunch of people. It didn't. I didn't all of a sudden decide, oh, you know what, I'm not fit to be a wife. Just because that man was sick in his head and disrespected me the way that he did, disrespecting my heavenly Father the way that he did, don't mean that my Father don't have a man for me that's gonna love me, protect me, shield me, and ensure that don't nobody ever hurt me again. I know he out there somewhere. I know it's a man out there that's looking for somebody just like me, that just, well, you know what I'm saying, I know it. You know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, might have found it, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's hard to tell these days. These days sometimes when it comes to love, but I just feel like this situation right here, I'm not even trying to put myself in it. You know what I'm saying? Because this message may have nothing to do with me. But I'm just saying, for whoever this is for, like, it shouldn't be a situation where somebody looks at you and feels as if you are destined to live your life a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody, you are successful in your own right. And it's no reason that you would be living your life the way this person think that you should. And you're not going to. And it's nothing it's like, I just feel like it's nothing that can be done. You know what I'm saying? And it is easier. And it's less work to leave you alone. Anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.